Hey inspiring gamers, this is Ken here. I've always believed video games are a great platform to share practical and inspirational life lessons to gamers. Because playing through the entire journey of the interactive story allows us to experience the adventure the main character goes through and give us the opportunity to understand and overcome his struggles he faced. We are eventually rewarded by the progress and victory playing as the video game hero. Since we are all the protagonists of our own story of life, as life throws obstacles in our way, it is easy to give in to our fears and choose to settle with less than what we had dreamed for when we were young. To forget that we are also the hero of our own story and live too small in real life. Why we can gather up so much courage and persistence when fighting in video games, but not in the game of life. I confess that I have personally made the choice of abandoning my dream of inspiring gamers for a more comfortable and secure work life. I started this channel back in 2018, but never seemed to have success growing the channel to more than a few thousand subscribers, mostly because I have failed to create content on a consistent basis due to my lack of firm self-belief and a split between financial and work responsibilities. I can't help but doubt who am I to inspire gamers if I don't even have the time to enjoy playing video games myself. Better to focus on paying the mortgage and progressing in a real job. I'm in my mid-30s, so it's time to grow up and stop playing video games. For the past 2 years, I kept myself real busy, working over 6 days a week. I'm grateful to have a secure, full-time job and an extra part-time income that many people would feel envious to have. But deep down, I felt I have given up a part of myself that wishes to be creative. Even I was making a comfortable income, I'm feeling unfulfilled. I have arrived at a stage of midlife that compels me to pursue something more meaningful than my selfish survival needs. I want to make the most of the talent I've been gifted and realize my potential. There must be more in life than just making money to pay for the mortgage, nice vacations, and simple pleasures. These things are nice to have, but seem to be what society had brainwashed consumers to believe in. Money, fancy things and pleasure are false purposes that many people work their ass off for their whole life to gain, but not true purpose. The individual hero's journey is the road less traveled, the dark and dangerous path that beckons us down into the darkness of the unknown. We have to fight through the demons in hell before we can discover the treasure hidden within. That's why most people won't do it. They settle for mediocre comfort and won't do anything outside of their comfort zone. And for sure, as inspiring gamers, we don't want to be most people. The most rewarding experience I've ever had in life was during the creating and publishing of the contents of this channel, because it represents my unique voice, not coming from anyone else. Even the creative process can be extremely painful and difficult, from zero idea to a published video. This feels even more satisfying than completing a video game. Every time when I felt like giving up and go back to my old routine for comfort, I would see a comment that expressed appreciation for my old video, saying it helped motivate and inspire them, and the message is what they exactly needed at that time. Knowing that my work that was completed years ago survived time and is still making an occasional impact on someone I've never met from somewhere far away in the world really touches me and motivates me to keep moving. Unfortunately, we cannot have everything at once. I can't expect to be financially stable just by making videos on YouTube. I need to find a balance of fulfilling my responsibility while keep growing the channel. The mistake I've made before was being indecisive and not going all the way. More than 5 years after starting the channel, if I still have the desire to create content to inspire gamers, I know this has to be my calling and what I'm born here to do. Not seeing through how far I could go with this channel would be a great regret that I don't wish to have in my 40s. If I don't do it now, someone else will. It takes courage to restart the engine of creative flow after stopping for so long. And recently, I've published the 4 relationship lessons I learned from It Takes Two video, which means a lot to me personally, because the game's story spoke to me and my wife's life circumstance and inspired me not to give up on my passion and reminded us what's important and to make time for each other, to reignite our attraction. It felt amazing, even no one cares or know I've uploaded, but I knew I did the work and overcome resistance. And at some point in the future, the lessons I shared in that video could be helping someone else who needed that message in his or her life. It doesn't matter if I succeed or not, because the reward is in doing the work itself. I decided to let go of my part-time teaching job in the next few months, outside of my full-time job as a public servant, so that I have at least the weekend and evenings to keep creating content on this channel. It is scary to give up a significant part of my income, but I think this is a necessary risk that's worth taking. The irony is that if I want to keep inspiring gamers, I won't have any time left to play video games. Most time in my hours off work will be spent on researching, writing video script, and editing. But this is all good, because I have decided to turn pro and become more consistent in my publishing. The creative process itself is the game that I live for, not to satisfy my selfish desire to play all the games that I want to play. By the way, it was GTA 3 that got me into gaming in my teenage years. With GTA 6 soon to be released in 2025, the intense and passionate anticipation I experience is still the same level of excitement I felt when GTA San Andreas was about to come out 20 years ago. Maybe it's not so bad that I haven't completely grown up and still wishes to use video games as a platform to build an online community that inspire and support each other's dream. I'm not an expert or a professional, but just a wannabe inspiring gamer who wish to be a guide for gamers in their journey and share a bit of wisdom from video games. If you can hear my voice, feel free to comment down below what video game characters and topics you wish to see in the future, because you are my valued audience and my mission is to serve mature gamers who want to live a better life and are interested in applying self-help philosophy to our everyday game of life. Don't forget to smash that like button and see you in the next video.
It's an old Hindu proverb. My mother taught it to me. It reads, "Rivers do not drink their own water. Trees do not eat their own fruit, and clouds do not swallow their own rain. What great ones have is always for the benefit of others."